As you know, we are discussing new tech solutions every day. And now we are going to talk about Termix. Definitely the best among many server manager solutions I found in later days. It's very easy to install, it's very easy to use, it's very easy to navigate. You can install it in multiple ways, but for this episode I'm going to use Docker. Let me show you. In here you have Docker compose file, we are going to use this one. So just copy this content, then navigate to some directory and create Docker compose YML and paste that content inside of it. And for the next part I'm going to use my terminal. I'm just going to copy this path and I'm going to navigate to that location. Let's see. Yeah, I have Docker compose in here. Now I'm going to open this file with nano and check this out. Default port for this service is 8080, but on my machine 8080 it's already taken. So I changed that into port 9000, and you have to set that number both in ports and in environment. Port 9000. Now with volumes, keep in mind that Termix needs to save some settings to local directory. So if that is done, I'm going to navigate out, use command docker compose up -d. So now I'm going to press Ctrl T for new tab, localhost on port 9000. Now if you're new to Termix, go to register and create your account. And don't worry, this is just local account. And I already have it, so I'm going to type and I am in. Now, the only thing that you need in order to manage some machine as server, it's SSH access. So if you can log into that machine through SSH, you can manage it as server with Termix. So how to do it? Just click on host manager and go to add host. And now these fields with the red border are necessary. So we need the IP address, username and password. So I'm going to type username, it's KST, and password, and click on add host. And we have it. So let me show you how to use it. You can open terminal from here. You see, just simple SSH access. Now, from here you can access file manager too. Not the best interface if you ask me, but it's fine enough and it's functional with some basic options in here. Now let me show you what else we have. You can tunnel traffic and you can open server details. This is very interesting. From this page we can look into some server analytics. So guys, that's all for this episode. I hope that you learned something new and interesting. So please like, subscribe. See ya!